This is video 2 of our video set that goes along with our second post. So let's continue where we left off. Let us now begin breaking down the subject. Here's a list of things that describe the situation of an individual who does not have a renewed spirit. They are not born again. Here we go. The things on this list are also found in Ephesians 4. The person is tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Ephesians 4:14, King James Version. The person walks in the vanity of their mind. That's Ephesians 4:17. The person has their understanding darkened. Their understanding is darkened and are alienated from the life of God through the ignorance that is in them. So they're ignorant and they're alienated from God. The person is spiritually disabled because of the blindness of their heart. Their heart is blind. The person is also past feeling. They just aren't moved by things. Wow, what a list of things to consider. Now, have you ever felt like any of this at any point in your life? Maybe even right now. Let's put it all back together and look at why these things actively function in the life of someone who would clearly be in opposition to the Spirit. The person is tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, walks in the vanity of their mind, has their understanding darkened, and are alienated from God through the ignorance that is in them. They're spiritually disabled because of the blindness of their heart and their past feeling. The things that have just been described are all created in the life of an individual when they individually walk in the flesh. One thing that is very important when it comes to walking in the flesh must be brought to the surface right here. Let's talk about it. It is those who operate under the law that are locked into this pattern of defeat because they are not empowered by the Spirit to walk in the Spirit. So when you're operating under the law, you're going to be locked into this pattern. That will be those who are earning their way into the kingdom by trying to accomplish the deeds of the law. They are judged by the law, condemned by the law, and fulfill the results of being under the bondage of the law. So we have to come out from under the law. However, there is an alternative for that person. There is a way out of that bondage. Here's what Scripture says about it. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. That's in Galatians 5:16. It is freedom from the law that gives us the opportunity to walk in the Spirit. You got to come out from under the law. Therefore, on the next video or in the next post we do, we'll get into how you can be made free from the law. Godspeed and God bless. Look at this view.